communities where we live together as one family, grow our own food, and independent of anything from the outside. That is the goal of my endeavor now. This is what I'm thinking about. This is what I'm working for. This is what I'm praying about. How can we develop self sufficient village communities where we live together in love, in truth, in fairness and justice, and in morality? And today I just want to mention briefly that music, spiritual music, is a very, very powerful force for morality, for developing a community which is based on love and truth. Music is a very, very powerful force. If it is moral, spiritual music, it uplifts us. It is very, very powerful force to bring us together in love, to bring us together in service of God and in service of each other. That is the result of singing the names of God, chanting, glorifying the names of God together. Especially, I've seen this, it's especially powerful when people of different religions come together and glorify God together. A whole new reality emerges. Uh, it's like flowers of different colors and different kinds in a garden. So it's a great benefit in people of different religions coming together and glorifying God together. And that will be, I understand, that is what is going to bring about world peace. So the other point is morality means, especially when we establish love between a husband and wife and children and other relatives, grandparents, and when the whole village community develops, an extended family, you can say, even not physically related, biologically related, but spiritually we become members of one family in love. Uh, that is the basis of human society. Human society can be successful only on the basis of morality, on the basis of love between husband and wife and children. That's what morality means. Restriction, especially, I mean, this is quite astonishing to many people, but especially when we talk about sex, we talk about not spiritual love, but biological sexual relationships that must be limited to husband and wife. That is a universal law. That's in every religion teaches that. Marriage is a universal principle. Why? Because it is the foundation of a sound human society, a healthy community. There must be this restriction that love between husband and wife is the foundation of our village communities, of all human society. But self sufficient village communities must depend upon a moral way of life in which sexual relations are restricted to husband and wife. That is, every religion teaches this, so it's not a need to discuss it. Now, of course, everyone is deviating from religion in the West, especially. So many other things are happening, and that is causing the destruction of human society. So I just wanted to emphasize this point, and I guess that's all I'll say right now, because that's what I think is going to bring about our success. In our village communities is when this principle of love between husband and wife is established, and between children and parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and cousins, and then it extends to the extended family. The whole village community becomes one family. And the powerful force that will enable this to happen is music, singing the names of God, calling on the names of God from whatever religious tradition, it doesn't matter. And especially when people of different religions come together and glorify God together, that will produce this power, incredible power in the name of God always, but especially when people of different religions glorify God together, that produces an incredible power for truth and goodness, an incredible power of love and justice. So, this is what I see as the basis of morality. People coming together, glorifying God together, and following strictly the principles of sexual morality. Actually, it means that men and women should not be together because eyes will wander, thoughts will wander. So men and women should be kept separate. That is the basis of sexual morality. Men are good and women are good, but when men and women mix freely, both become bad. So this is a very, very important point. And so actually, as the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave the example, when he saw a beautiful woman, he would turn his eyes away. He would look down. He would look away. He wouldn't even look at the beautiful woman because there's danger in a man and woman coming together. It is said that women are like fire and men are like butter. So the fire melts the butter, right? So the man becomes melted in the presence of a woman. So therefore, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave us the excellent example, not instruction, but his own example. Of course, he instructed also, but he himself showed us that if a man sees a beautiful woman, he should look away. His eyes should not dwell on her, and his mind should not dwell on her. And instead, he should call out the name of God to protect him from that danger. So, immorality is destructive of human society, it is destructive of spiritual life, it is destructive of everything. Uh, and morality is essential. Morality, especially, we're talking about sexual morality, where a man and woman must come together in marriage and love each other, learn to love each other, even if there's no love at first, it doesn't matter. Even if it is an arranged marriage, the parents arrange the marriage. Of course, they should get their children's approval also. Children should not be forced to marry by parents against their will. But the parents even arrange a marriage and there's no love between the boy and girl, it doesn't matter. The love will develop automatically uh, in the marriage relationship. So, love, affection between the husband and wife will then produce good children who will also love their parents, and the parents must, of course, love and care for the children. And this is the foundation of human society. This is the foundation of success in human life. This is the foundation of happiness. This is the foundation of peace. And this is what our self sufficient village communities must be strongly founded upon, this basis of morality and of the importance of the family and the extended family, the village community, where everyone works together and takes care of each other. All right, let's see if we have any questions or comments here. Faria Khalid says, Assalamu alaikum, sir. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Wa alaikum salam to you too, Faria Khalid. And I hope that I will be able to continue these live chats on YouTube also now, every Saturday morning in California, evening in Pakistan, because I'm doing these chats after my Facebook live chat, which starts at 7:30. So Pakistan evening time and California morning time, 7:30. And after that, if it goes on for half an hour or 45 minutes, I will start these YouTube live chats right after that. Okay, Maji's Sachi Kahani Center says, Salam, sir. Good to see you again. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you and Bibi Caroline from modern day fitna and evil eye. Thank you very much for your prayers. We all need to pray for each other to be protected from modern day fitna and the evil eye. There is so much deviation, so much fitna, so much deception in the world today. It's very difficult to even know the truth, what to speak of follow the truth. It's very difficult to figure out, to understand what is the truth, because everyone is being deceived. Everyone. So we must pray very, very sincerely, intently for protection against the fitna and the evil eye. Thank you very much for your kind prayer, Maaji's Sachi Kahani Center. Okay, so Anna Fatma says, Assalamu alaikum, I am Anna Fatma from India. How are you? Wa alaikum salam, Anna Fatma ji. I'm very happy to have you with us from India. I am fine, thank you. I'm actually very, very happy. My health is not bad, but I'm growing older, so we are having difficulties with the age produces troubles in the body, but I'm very, very happy. I'm very, very happy because we can communicate with each other internationally all over the world with these live chats. So I'm very, very happy for that reason. to have you with us here. And Anab Fatma asks, how is your wife? She is also happy, I can say. We are experiencing physical difficulties, no doubt, but we don't like to think or talk about that. We just pray for success in spiritual health. That's our desire. Anwa Fatima, how is your self-sufficient village work going? Very, very wonderfully. Here, we are working together with people who formerly would not even meet each other very much. Not all Christians, but in different churches that hardly would worship together. But now we're promoting worshiping together, and it's wonderful, wonderful, incredible spiritual power in people of different churches coming together and members of one family. And this is already a self-sufficient community. It is a village community in the sense that there's farmland all around here. And there are so many farmers who are very loving and kind and provide food for people that need it freely. So we already have practically a self-sufficient village community here. We are only trying now to promote love between people of different denominations, different Christian churches. And there are no Muslims or Jews, as far as I know, here. Um, but there are people of different church communities. And so we are coming together and glorifying God together, and there's a great power in music. The spiritual music is very, very powerful. Ana Fatma, do you have any management team? No, don't have any management team. Ana Fatma, have you seen any special dream these days? Um, well, I did mention, I guess it was last week. I only posted it yesterday, but on YouTube, but I posted it on Facebook. I can't try to remember the exact date, but it was a week or two ago. It wasn't really a dream, but it was right on the cusp of sleeping and waking. Right at the moment when I awoke, I saw the face of Jesus Christ, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, and his eyes were full of fire and lightning. They were, I guess it was anger, but it felt like anger and power. But at the same time, he was emanating infinite love. That's what I felt. I felt like he was overcoming all of the hatred in the world, which is deserving of anger. All the deception by the satanic forces should cause us to be angry, yes, but overcome the anger by love. Channel the anger properly by love, and don't just retaliate. So the fanatical Jews attacked the Muslims in the Masjid al-Aqsa. We should retaliate not with hatred, not with fighting and war, not with foolish terrorist acts. That's what they want us to do. But we should respond with love and glorifying God together, praying together. So that's the solution. So that dream, I think, revealed that to me, that we are now in that horrible, deadly time that is prophesied in all the scriptures of the world, that the days of deception, the days of deceit, the days of Dajjal will come when he will try to corral the entire world under his deception. He will try to deceive everyone into accepting him as authority. And he's doing that by the mass media especially. Everyone tends to believe the mass media. It's all deception. It's all Dajjal's fooling us. So don't be fooled by Dajjal. Don't believe the mass media. But do believe in that Jesus Christ and Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon them, and all the great spiritual leaders, they are angry at Dajjal and his deception, but they are responding with love. They are responding with affection for everyone. Even love your enemies. Of course, loving your enemies doesn't mean you submit blindly to what they want. No. Loving your enemies means you fight them with truth. You fight them with love. You expose their deceit with the truth. The sword of the tongue is more powerful than the sword of metal. So that dream I had a week or two ago was very, very clear message to me that now is the time when especially we must be more loving and truthful and honest and moral and good and and fight this evil, fight this deceit of Dajjal with truth and love and justice and morality. So thank you for your good question. And Mother Maji's Sachi Kahani Center says, sir, I had a dream a few days ago, and I saw you and Carolyn Bibi young and in good shape, holding a baby. Bibi Caroline spoke to me in my dream. Sadly, I don't remember the words. Well, as I was saying on my Facebook live chat just now, when you mentioned this dream, uh, that baby may be Pakistan Khalistan. We are nurturing this community of unity between the Muslims and Sikhs, especially in Kartarpur, in the Punjab, and it will spread. That love and unity between the Muslims and Sikhs, that is our baby. And love between all people, love between Jews and Muslims in everyone. That's the baby that we're trying to give birth to. So that's the way I understand your dream. Maji's Sachi Kahani Center, thank you for sharing that. Anna Fatima, after COVID, are you thinking to go to Pakistan? Uh, well, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know when COVID may end, if it does ever. It won't end as long as the satanic people don't gain full control, because they have created it in order to gain control, and until they don't gain full control, they're going to keep promoting it. So I don't know when it will be possible. Work out HHS, I don't know what that means, says, sir, when you will come Pakistan? I don't know. Right now, I don't have any plan to go to Pakistan. I was planning last year. I even bought my ticket and was planning to arrive in just a few days before I was about to leave. It was changed, not by my choice, but by higher instruction. So I'm still waiting for more instruction to go, but right now I don't know when I may. माजी सचिकानी सेंटेंस और इसी तरह पहले भी आई थी और बीबी कैरोलिन बहुत छोटी बच्चों का ख्याल रख रही थी. बड़ी खुशी की बात है, आपकी बहुत अच्छी बात है. ख्वाब में कैरोलिन बीबी देख एक बच्चे को गोद में रखी थी प्यार से. तो जहाँ तक मैं समझ सकता हूँ उस बच्चे का मतलब है मोहब्बत, ख़ासकर पाकिस्तान में खालिस्तानी सिखों और पाकिस्तानी मुसलमानों की मोहब्बत. बच्चे जो हम दोनों प्यार से उस बच्चे को संभाल रहे हैं, हम उसको बड़े करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, उस बच्चे को मजबूत करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. अच्छा, Anna Fatima, please, it's a humble request to you, take my name in your dua and please make dua for my hifz. Alhamdulillah, I haven't learned Surah Yusuf till yet. Okay, I pray for you, Anna Fatima ji, that Allah will give you, especially, and my dua for you is, please work to develop self-sufficient village communities, wherever you are. Please, that is my prayer, that Allah will give you the intelligence and the determination to work for developing self-sufficient village communities. That will be our protection and salvation in this time of universal deceit and deception. Okay, Ya Wadud says hi. Hi to you too. Anapatma says, okay, so what you prepared in dinner last night? Actually, I did not have dinner last night. I have, I will tell you the truth now. I was reading a wonderful Chinese master, Master Hua, a Buddhist teacher, and he passed away 25 years ago or so. But I was reading a book that he had prepared and promoted, and it was instructions for spiritually minded people. And in this, he instructed it's best to eat only one meal a day at noon or in the morning, late morning. Don't eat in the evening. So I have adopted that practice. So I'm not having any dinner anymore. I am having a meal at noon, and I have, in the evening, I have only hot milk with a banana. That's all I'm eating in the evening now. So I have one meal a day now. I may eat a little bit in the morning, but usually not, but I'm having a meal at noon. Vegetarian meal, of course, because I'm a vegetarian for more than 50 years, but I'm not having it in dinner now. I'm having a lunch. So I don't know, maybe you meant what was lunch time? Well, I'm usually actually having salads these days. Lettuce with walnuts, blueberries, cheese. Uh, let's see what else. Yogurt and honey and peanut butter with salt and olive oil and turmeric, haldi, and jeera, powdered jeera. I make a salad dressing with that yogurt and honey and cheese, and then I put that on the salad. So that's what I had for my lunch yesterday. I guess you can call that my dinner yesterday. Okay, but not last night. I don't eat at night. Hana Fatma, convey my salam and love to your beloved wife. Yes, I have. She remembers you, and she's very happy that I'm now doing these live chats on YouTube also at your request. So thank you very much, Ana Fatma, that I've started the YouTube live chats now also after my Facebook live chats every Saturday evening in India and Pakistan and morning here in California. Okay, I'm glad that could give this message, and I ask you to please pray and meditate on these ideas, how important it is to have loving families, husband and wife, very faithful and chaste to each other, and produce good children, loving family, extended family, and village community. So work, pray, work very, very diligently, very, very hard, very intelligently for developing self-sufficient village communities where we all come together and glorify God together. Okay. All right, one last question I will take because I have to go now to my mother-in-law's house, former mother-in-law. She passed away a year and a half ago, and we are now emptying out all the furniture and belongings of hers from her house. So we're going there today, this morning. I have to go soon. So I will take one last question from Anab Fatma. In what way you are seeing Masjid al-Aqsa situation these days? So I did speak about this at length on my Facebook chat, which I just finished before this live YouTube chat. And I explained there that don't be foolish. The satanic people are trying to create war between the Muslims and the Westerners, Jews and Christians against Islam. That is their desire. They want to create a world war. So don't fall for their tricks. They're trying to create this war. Do not retaliate in anger and terrorism foolishly. No. Retaliate by love. Retaliate by coming together with sincere, intelligent Jews. There are many good, intelligent Jews. I have good Jewish friends who are very intelligent. They are there in Jerusalem also, all over Israel. There are sincere, intelligent Jews who are loving people. So get together with them. This is what I'm telling to the Muslims in Jerusalem especially. Get together with them and pray together. Glorify God together. Join together, glorifying Allah, glorifying Adonai. That is what I see will bring about peace, especially in Kartarpur, Khalistan, Pakistan, between the Muslims and Sikhs, when there is love and glorifying God together. That will start world peace. That will be our first great victory in Ghazwa-e-Hind. This war is a real war, but it's not a military war mostly. It's a spiritual war, a war of love, and love will conquer. So the same thing in Jerusalem, in Masjid al-Aqsa, when the Muslims, I've been saying this for years, when the Jews and Muslims come together in Masjid al-Aqsa and pray together and glorify God together, that will bring about the solution to all the deception and hatred in the world today. That will bring about world peace. Okay, thank you all very much. May God protect us all.